Okay, so come on. What the heck? Right. X plus y power 0, that's equal to 1. That's equal to 1. X plus y power 1, that's equal to 1x plus 1y. X plus y squared, that's equal to 1x squared plus 2xy plus 1y squared. If you were to multiply out the third one, x plus y cubed, you'd get 1x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus 1y cubed. What I'm interested in, the red numbers, the coefficients. I'm just going to put them together in one place. So on the first row we got a 1. Then on the next row we got 1 and 1. Then on the next row we got 1, 2 and 1. And then 1, 3, 3 and 1. And you could figure out a pattern here. The next one would be 1, 4, 6, 4 and 1. Because what's happening each time is the two numbers above add to make the number below. So you have 1 and 1. 1 and 4 is 5, 4, 6, 10, 6, 4, 10, 4, 1, 5. Yeah? So, father, mother, child. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah? More information, speak to your biology teacher. But these two combine and they give you 10 underneath. This is called Pascal's triangle. Now, this triangle is very useful for when we want to expand, because it's a real time saver. If you have this triangle, you can easily expand. And we usually start counting at 0. So this is called row 0, and this one here is called row 1, and this one here is called row 2, and then so on. This would be row 3, this is row 4, and this is row 5. So whatever power you want, you go to that row. So let's have a look at an example. When you're ready, we'll do 2 examples. Okay. We'll say something like let's just say 3 plus x 4 as an example. Okay. Now please watch carefully. Oh yeah, and I should say, in the exam they might sometimes say something like expand using Pascal's triangle. So if they say that, then they want to see in your rough work the triangle. Okay? So we need to go up to 4. So that means we need the triangle up to the 4th row here. Okay? So what you do, you write down all the coefficients. So that's 1, leave a bit of a space, 4, bit of a space, 6, bit of a space, 4, bit of a space, and 1, bit of a space. Then what you do is you take the 2 here. Guys, no, come on, don't be talking when I'm talking. You take the 2 here and copy them in. So this will be 3 and x plus 3 and x plus 3 and x plus 3 and x plus 3 and x. Okay? Then you put in the powers. And this is how the powers work. You can start with either of these, and you can start at 0 or 4. It's your choice. So let's say I start with the 3, and I start with the 4. So that would be power 4, power 3, power 2, power 1, power 0. Or, if you wanted to, you could have done it the other way. You could have started here power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's your choice. But what does matter is, if you started with 0 on the first one, then you start with 4 on the second one. They must always be opposites, okay? So this guy would be a 4, and then this one here would be a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 0. So let's calculate. This would be 1 times 3 power 0, which on the calculator is 1. 1 times x power 4, x power 4. 4 times 3 power 1, 12, x cubed. 6 times 3 squared is 54. 108, is it? 4 times 3 cubed? 4 times 3 cubed? Is it 108? It's okay. 108 then. 108 power x. And then the last one is 81. 3 power 4. Yeah? Now I'll do another example. So write this one down. So first Pascal's triangle. You copied this down? Yeah. Yeah. Not quite, actually. The binomial theorem is what we're doing next, which has this C function in it. Like, you know the one I'm talking about, NCR? Yeah. So, technically, that's the binomial theorem, I believe, whereas this is just Pascal's triangle. So, that's the 2 topics I'm doing today, then, because this is quite short. I'll just scroll down. The next one I want to do is 2x minus 3y cubed. Okay? So, triangle, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. Now, yeah? Expand, yeah. Expand, yeah. A little tip here. Because of the minus, it's a little easier to think about it as plus minus 3. It's a little easier that way. So let's write down the numbers. 1 space, 3 space, and then 3 and 1 then, okay? So my 2 brackets, what goes in the first one? 2x and minus 3y plus 2x minus 3y and so on, plus 2x minus 3y. Okay? Yeah? What power can I start at? 0 or 3 this time. Let's do 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, that would be minus 27y cubed. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 9 is 54. 54xy squared. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times minus 3 is minus 36. X squared y plus 8x cubed at the end. And you can get that using your calculator too. Yeah. Have some of you seen Pascal's triangle before? Yeah? You haven't seen this triangle before, no? Some people were mentioning about the binomial theorem. Yeah. So anyways, look, what we'll do, like I said, the first lesson is quite short. I'll just let you practice a couple. Now, you must practice using Pascal's triangle, because in the exam they could say, by using Pascal's triangle. Okay? So you don't really have a choice. So, what I want you to get started on now for just a few minutes, try, we'll say, for A, B, and C. Yeah. Well, in my worksheet it doesn't, because it's all about Pascal's triangle. But what I'm saying is, in the exam, I would say 50% of the time for this question they will specify a method, and 50% of the time they won't care. They'll just say expand.